Voted every year since 1972, and my wife and I both voted absentee in Bridgewater because we're up here this week taking care of our grandchildren.
What were the big issues for you, or your big feelings about it this year?
The war, getting out of Iraq, finishing up in Afghanistan, those are the most important. Obviously the economy is important. I think working people have been getting the short end of the shift for a long time, and it's time to be sure that the middle class is progressing and people of lower income have the opportunity to move up into the middle class. I voted for Barack Obama. I was originally a Hillary Clinton supporter, a very strong Hillary Clinton supporter, and we were disappointed she didn't win, but now after the last 2 months I understand better how Barack Obama was able to beat her out in the primaries because he's a heck of a candidate. Well, I think he's just very, very calm, reasoned, intelligent, looks at both sides of the issues, is a good communicator. Even though I do admire John McCain a lot, I was kind of disappointed in his campaign. And
what do you think should be the new president's first course of action?
Oh, gee whiz. There's so many different things. Yeah. Obviously, to provide a steady hand so people don't panic, to begin the withdrawal out of Iraq, to implement the tax cuts for the lower income people. I'm not sure what to do about the housing crisis. That's a no-win situation, no matter what you do. And of course, national health insurance is a huge issue. We need national health insurance. Everyone's got to be covered, and everyone's got to pay. It's most people in small business are probably making between $50,000 and $125,000. Any chance of us paying higher taxes is out of the question.
I vote every election. I think it's important for the kids to know the whole process and to be part of the process. So we do it, and I bring my son, and it's an annual event.
And what were the issues that got you this year most interested?
All of them, really. The presidential election and also the questions. The question one really impacts the schools, so I was eager to vote for that. Not for question one, to vote no.
And
I voted for Obama today, and I did so because I do think that we need a change, and I think that the Republicans have had a chance, and now we need to give the Democrats a chance to see if they can fix what we have gotten into.
What do you think the first order of business should be for the new president?
First order of business, probably the economic conditions that we're in right now, making sure that people feel secure in their jobs and that they can pay for their standard of living. I think that it took us a while to get to the situation that we're in, and it's going to take some time to get out, and it also takes our part. We need to learn to live a little differently and within our means compared to what we've been doing.
Do you think the nation is capable of making the kind of sacrifices that Mr. Obama is calling for in his campaign?
I do. I think that we're a nation that's capable of many things, and I think we'll step up to it.
And Tim, why are you here today?
I always vote.
Why?
Because I care about what happens in the country.
Do you want to say who you voted for today?
I would rather not.
Okay. Do you want to say what the issues were that you think are most important for the country?
I think taxes are one thing. The war's a big thing. And jobs. Our jobs going out of the country.
What about the ballot questions?
Strong feelings about the dog racing. I don't like to see people losing their jobs. Marijuana, I think that I voted yes for that. And what was the first one?
The income tax.
Yeah, I voted yes for that to send a message to the State House. Even if it passes, they're just going to turn around and repeal it anyway, like they do everything else we got.
And what were the big issues for you this year?
Well, obviously the presidential wanting to change the administration that we have now. Also, for Kerry, where he was being challenged, I wanted to make sure that I got here to put in a vote for Kerry. And also the income tax one. I'm just very concerned that might pass, that people would be trying to make a statement and might want to pass something like that. Presidential election always seems special. This one obviously is even more special.
Do you think we will get a new direction in the country?
I think either way we would have to get a new direction, yes.
I'm going to be proud and say I voted for Barack Obama.
Can you tell us the reasons?
Well, he's young, and not to say that old people can't do the job. but he's just got fresh ideas. My feeling is McCain, while he served well and everything, he's still part of the whole Bush process, the Republican process. We need to get out of this war. We need the economy to turn around. We need the environment. We need health care taken care of so it's affordable for everybody to have health care. We really need to work on the immigration laws and try and make them effective and stuff like that. There's a lot of people here that, are trying to seek a better way, and I think Barack Obama has the vision to try and pull it all together and make it come true for a lot of these people who love America and want to be part of the American process.
What about the referendum questions? Were any of those ones that you felt strongly about?
I don't want to see our property taxes change. They seem to be working. I think if we change that, we're going to just open a can of worms. The dogs, I think they're well cared for. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion.
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger and Gatehouse Media New England. For more coverage, see today's edition of the Patriot Ledger or go to patriotledger.com.